Today we're exploring Playable.games. This has been called the GALA competitor on Twitter. Big claim. I will definitely tell you that. Reason is this is only 6 days old. There are no games developed yet or out yet. There's some games under development, and some games are actually will be bought soon, according to Jonathan, which is the CSO of this company, which I was able to talk to him on a voice call for 35 minutes. So I'm going to reveal what we talked about, the concerns that I presented to him, and he answered with an open heart. So thank you, Jonathan, for your time. And again, why is it called the GALA competitor? First of all, they're entering the space where GALA is. So they're going to the play-to-earn games, the free games that you can enter without paying, tournaments, competitions, all that stuff. Also, Jonathan was actually very blunt about this. Asked him, like, this feels like GALA in terms of the structure and the tokenomics. And he said, why not? I mean, we're copying one of the best models out there that was proven to be successful. Why should I reinvent the wheel? True. If you're going to say, well, this has no creativity whatsoever, it's up to you. I would listen to both opinions, because I think Jonathan is more right, because copying and modifying on a successful project is better than reinventing the wheel, kind of thing. This is what it is. Also, Jonathan just shared with me some ideas, and I shared with them my concerns, which we will talk about throughout this project. So we're going to talk about the tokenomics, roadmap, teams, and how you can buy this. Fairly simple, very easy. So let's start with the master nodes. So here you buy or mint an NFT, which is your node. The good thing about it that once these 50,000 NFTs that gets minted, you will be able to sell your NFT in a secondary market. So if this project kicks off after a year, the price of your NFT will not be less than 50,000, because the last one would be would cost for you to purchase will be 50,000. No reason whatsoever it will be bought for 50,000 unless it gives you value. Now, once they're all sold out, and the team will be keep on giving and rewarding the node owners and all that stuff, God knows what will be the price. Maybe 70, maybe 100. We never know. Now, I think a lot of people jumping on this project because they missed on GALA node. And since these guys are copying the GALA model, especially when it comes to rewarding, which we'll explain in the VIP that they have created, it could be the big thing. I don't know. That's only time can tell. For now, it's high risk. Eventually, because this is just starting up, we don't know what can they perform, how can they perform, can they deliver, they can't. We never know. But people are still interested. So how many nodes were sold in the last 6 days? 2,210. According to Jonathan, the projections they had for the first month was 1,000. So they kicked butt with this number. So they're extremely happy, they're extremely bullish. So let's talk about the rewards. Here is the rewards. That's how much you will make today. This is a very variable token. This gets airdropped to your wallet as a reward. Now, how can we calculate this? So the project is supposed to last 10 years. In the 10 years, 50 billion tokens will be airdropped. So each year is 5 billion. Each day is 13.8 million tokens will be airdropped. 50% of this will go to the node owners. 50% will go to operations. So 50% of 13.8 is 6.8 million tokens every day. Will be divided of how many nodes are out there. So today, this minute, we have 2,210. We divide the 6.8 by the 2,210, we will get airdropped 3,099. Now, there's a snapshot at a certain point where that's the number you will get. So it's around 3,000, let's say. Now, the nodes remaining is 47,790, which is the total minus the minted, and the current price. Believe it or not, I checked out this project 3 days ago. I was too busy with other projects. I was like, you know what? I'll look into it after 2 days. I checked. There was not much movement in Discord. There was not much buy. So I thought, you know what? Maybe in 2 days, because at that time it cost 500 to mint. And I said, I was watching it like every 2-3 hours, 1 or 2 will get minted. So I was like, worst case scenario, in 2 days, I'll buy it for 600. Crypto, you never know what happens with crypto. So in 2 days, I could have saved around $1,700. Insane. Okay, so how does this number, how did it go from 500 to 2,300? So the basic formula, I think it's similar to GALA. So the first 100 nodes, they were sold for $100. The next 101 to 200, you add 100 on top of 100. 200 nodes, you add $300. So here you can see it's 2,200. The price is 2,300. The next price will be 2,400 once this reaches 2,300. So another example, 4,100 nodes. What will be the price? 4,200. Okay, so every 100 nodes being minted, you increase by 100. So this is fairly simple. All the tokenomics around here is quite straightforward. Now let's talk about the concerns. So we came in here and we were like, let's check the team. That's when we want to check, is everything legit? Everything look good? And we can see here the last 4 or 5 people in here. They're linked in, new profiles, no connections, fairly new. That raises a question. Absolutely 100%. So I talked to Jonathan about it. I was like, hey, you know what? Explain this. This doesn't make sense. And he's like, you know what? I am doxxed. This is not a new profile. My lawyer's dox is in there. My consultant is in there. Some other ones are doxxed. But we have, like, my sons are young. They're 20 and 19 years old. They didn't even finish high school or like college. So they don't even have a LinkedIn page. So we just created one for them because they're part of the team. But they are fairly new. So I understand that point. So there's nothing like suspicious here. But it brought me to my bigger concern, which is they don't have an audit. And that's not good. So Jonathan, please, do you have an audit? He's like, yes. We have an audit coming with Certec. And I was like, what? I know Certec. Certec, first of all, is one of the most professional companies out there. And it is fairly expensive. So he's saying they're working together to get their audits from them. They're in talk, like they're doing all the work, and we should expect it from anywhere from now to a week or 2. So if you're still on the edge and you're not happy with what you're seeing, you love everything, but you're afraid of a rug pull or whatever, he's doxxed. I actually talked to him. He sounded very genuine, to be honest. Very straightforward guy. I liked him, to be honest. But if you want, credentials, wait for the Certec to be more confident about this project. So that's my advice. If you want to jump in, sure, jump in. It's your money. This is not a financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. So that was the second concern, which he cleared up. And then I was like, hey, Jonathan, I looked at LinkedIn and everything looks good, but I still have one little problem, which is, what are the teams, I'm talking about the co-founders. What are the team's background in terms of developing games? And no, they don't have any, like the founder and co-founder, the CEO, they have no credentials. It's shocking because you would expect that, because we are used to Illuvium, Axie Infinity, Phantom Galaxies, GALA, but he's claiming that Jonathan, he's in the marketing side, and they have the lawyers and they have whatever, and they're like, we're not worried. It's true. If you manage a team, you don't have to be an engineer or developer. Management is management. So according to him, I can hire any game developer I want, and I'm going to pick the highest tier developers to come to deliver things that I have created for them in terms of tasks. Now, I know some of you will be like, yeah, no, this is not healthy. Well, Elon Musk, does he know anything about rocket ships? Does he know anything about electrical cars? No, but he managed teams. He hired the right people for the right spots, and he did a very good job. Took him some time, but he delivered things that nobody anticipated that it can work out. So take that with a grain of salt. We don't know what's going to happen. Doesn't mean that if they have a good game development, things are more guaranteed. I don't know. I cannot answer this. It's a very wicked question. It's up to you, but I understand both points. I totally understand that you cannot trust it. I understand Jonathan's point is like all you need is management. If you know how to manage teams, if you know how to manage people, that's all you need. Both are right. Who can deliver, who cannot, that will only tell by time. So those were the main three concerns. So bottom line, yes, it is an early project that has quite some challenges and risks. But again, like I showed you, the earlier you come in, the more tokens you get at a cheaper price. So that's versus that. If you want to wait for the CertTech, if you want to wait another 6 months till you see something gets developed, it's your money, it's your call. Now let's talk about the tokenomics and see what is happening here. So we talked probably most of the tokenomics, but let me talk about the VIP. And VIP is pretty cool idea because it's a bit similar to GALA when it comes to the airdrops, the beautiful airdrops that GALA dropped for their OG owners. So here they're saying the VIP, which is very important bulls. You get special private channel, you get early access, you get exclusive NFTs for the VIPs from every game that is built in the Playable universe. Now, think about it this way. What if they pull this off? You're talking about crazy, crazy, crazy gains. It can be worth a lot. Now, if they don't pull this off, I mean, it's a risk that can actually happen. Can they do it? We never know. Let's hope they do it because I already invested in it. So I just wish them all the best. And I'm sure they will get some support because apparently there are some investors are willing to invest heavily on this project, according to Jonathan. So we'll see how it works. I think once they deliver more and they prove themselves, more nodes will be minted. Obviously, the more proofs like CertTech, if it comes out this week, it can be a game changer. Here they're talking about how the market is huge for games and they want to have a piece of that pie. They're buying new 2 games. They're right at the end. They haven't finalized yet, according to Jonathan. So they're developing some games in-house and they're buying 2 more games. So they can have multiple games. Once they have that, they're saying here we're going to have a DAO for each game. So there's no mix of conflict of interest and all that stuff. We talked about the tokenomics over here. Here's some stuff that you need to be considering if you're going to buy one or more. So there are 3 stages for this project for now. There's the stage 1 from launch to the next 3 to 6 months. That's stage 1. Stage 2 from 3 to 6 months to 9 to 12 months. Stage 3 after 12 months. What are these stages? What's happening? So the first stage, actually it's nothing. They're saying, hey, you're getting your node, you're going to get your rewards. There's nothing to worry about. But they're saying once the games are out, we need your nodes to run the whole thing, just like GALA. So the first stage, there's nothing needed from your side. Stage 2, this is obviously from 3 to 6 months to 9 to 12 months, according to here. So in stage 2, we will need each owner of a master node license to download and activate the node software on a single computer. In this stage, the computer power is not very important. People who own more than one master node can activate the node software on one computer and they will receive the rewards for all the master nodes licenses they have in their wallet. So if you have more than one node, all you're going to need for stage 2 is one computer. Stage 3 now is different, which will happen after 12 months. All master node software will need to be activated on individual computers. This is to make sure that the Playable game's blockchain has all the computing power it needs to operate efficiently. At this stage, the cost of running a node should be lower than the rewards being received each day. So there you go. So if you can have more than one node, and after 12 months, you will need a computer for each node. That's just to put you on the picture. Now let's talk about some of the games that they have developed or under development. So they have Roboto Dogo, which is a fast-paced battleground game. They're saying it's going to be play-to-earn games and all that stuff, which we already covered. And here they're talking about metaverse and land sales and all that crazy stuff that we've been hearing. And here's the roadmap. Q1, complete white paper, build website and backend, market research and analysis, strategic development of the business plan, continued development of Viking Age and Roboto Dogo. So 2 games are being developed. Q2 and 3, release bullcoin, bull nodes, and lists on exchanges, which has already happened. Start of a first marketing campaign. Our first collaboration with YouTubers. No collaboration with me. This is my personal. They didn't pay me. They didn't ask me for this. I personally just went and asked them and did this video on my own. So this is my own, myself documenting my own experiment and investments. The release of Roboto Dogo PC game. Also, Q4, you can see here release of Roboto Dogo. That means this is alpha and this will be beta. Expand Playable development team. Hire strategic gaming experts to oversee the gaming DAOs. Marketing for node. Marketing for game. Marketing for Playable metaverse. You can see here, marketing is a huge thing. And Jonathan's saying he has huge experience in marketing, so I think he'll be handling this himself. Now, it's funny here that they're saying marketing for node and coin awareness. I think they did not expect to sell that much nodes. So they thought, by Q4, we still have like 45,000 nodes we haven't sold. Let's promote them. Apparently, to the trend and pace that we're looking at, maybe by Q4 will be, I think, 10,000 left. I don't know. It depends on the development and obviously what can they deliver. But it's surprising how much attraction it has received. So that's about it. Here, just to show you how to buy or mint, if in case you want, you come to mint. I'll put the links in the description if in case you want to invest. So you come in here, you connect your wallet, you add obviously the bull token to your MetaMask. You can see here the price of the token is 27.88. So that's without the gas fees. So make sure that you have at least 28. Now this is at the time of the recording. Tomorrow it could be past the 2,300, so the price will increase by $100. We don't know what's going to happen in the market. Seriously, crypto is just a crazy wild west. We don't know what's going to happen next, who's going to make it, who's going to break it. So it's fairly simple, very easy. Let's summarize up the whole thing. This is a good project, but it's a long-term project. This is not something you can flip overnight or in a month or 2. This is definitely at least 1 year, 6 months from now till you see actual stuff coming out if they deliver. What are the risks here? Again, the team is doxed. Actually, Jonathan, they have already a project or a company registered in Australia for this project. So that's good to hear from him. I forgot the name of that company, but you can guys ask him in the Discord. They're also doxed, and the certic, if it comes out, that's good. Does that mean this is the most perfect project out there? No, this is very early stage. There is that drama of projects starting up, drama of challenges, risks coming, competition, scandals, you name it, hacks, scams. Like the contract can be hacked unless certic tells you, hey, this is good. This is a good project. Don't worry about it. It's good project. Anyways, I'm not going to push you to buy this or hate it or buy it. It's do your own research, go to Discord, contact the founders, the developers, the team, get your hands in that mud and learn how to do it the responsible way. Can this be the next GALA? Maybe. Can it beat GALA? Maybe. Can it break tomorrow? Maybe. You have to be optimistic if you invest in it. I have invested, and I think I'll put some effort in helping them out because I have quite some experience with other projects, especially when it comes to security, when it comes to burning mechanisms and all that stuff. I'll try to give as much knowledge as I can, not so I can FOMO in. I'm trying to protect my investments. That's how I look at things. Thanks for listening in. If you're first time here, my name is Eddie, and I just shared my journey with my investments all over crypto. Some of them work, some of them, they just kill you. That's the world of crypto. You cannot bet all your money on one horse. You have to diversify to survive this game. If you like this video, please subscribe and write down the comment if you like it, if you don't like it. Are you investing in it? Are you investing in other projects? If you want me to invest or look into other projects, I'm looking into Fire and Atlas. They're my next videos, so stay tuned for that. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Good night.